What's up guys, Infernape here. Now, it should come to no surprise to you that the whole point of the Pokemon anime, apart from journeys, is for Ash to collect all 8 gym badges so that way he can enter that region's Pokemon League. And some Pokemon Leagues, I believe, are better than others. So, that's what this video is about. I'm going to be ranking all of the Pokemon Leagues Ash has participated in from worst to best. How I'll be ranking which one is the best and which one is the worst is I'm going to be going over the animation, the art style, the battles, the people that fought in the battles, etc. Basically everything involved in the league. So this video is going to be quite informational. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it, which was your favourite Pokemon League, which one was your least favourite, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. So without further ado, let's get into the video! Alright, coming in dead last is probably the Pokemon League that everyone agrees was the worst in the whole anime. That being the Unova League. What a bloody waste. Like, honestly, that was a bloody waste of a good, like, what? 6, 7 episodes? Maybe more? Like, that was a goddamn waste of time. The animation style was alright, but other than that, what else do you have to work with? Like, let me put this for an example. Like, the fight between Ash and Trip. Complete, utter bullshit. That's right, bullshit. Like, how the hell did a Pikachu take out Superior when it literally swept through an entire competition full of a bunch of really powerful trainers, including a bunch of fire types? Like, how does that make sense? Like, you lose to a type you're better against, but you beat a type that you're worst against? How does that make sense? And not to mention the fact of Cameron, by far the worst rival I have ever seen in my life. Like, what? This Riolu has taken out Pokemon that it shouldn't have taken out. Take this for example. Riolu took out Bianca's M-Ball. And that same M-Ball made it to the final 4 of a Pokemon tournament. And then it lost to a baby Pokemon? What the Don't also forget the fact that this thing took out Ash's Unpheasant. That's right, it took out his worst bird Pokemon. That annoyed me to no end, because Unpheasant should have at least had the type advantage. And over-leveled the thing! Like, proud Pokemon, more like not so proud Pokemon. And here comes the biggest problem of all. Everyone wanted Ash to battle Virgil. You know, the guy who literally had a whole team of Eevee, apart from Sylveon, because Sylveon wasn't introduced back then. Yeah, that guy. Everyone wanted him to battle him. But we never got it. Wasted opportunity. So, yeah, I've pretty much come up with reasons why I think that was by far the worst Pokemon League in the anime. And to be honest, the worst Pokemon League in the game too. That's right, I said it. Coming up in 6th place, we've actually got the Hoenn League. I kind of feel like, up until the Battle Frontier, Hoenn was probably the most forgettable in the whole Pokemon anime. Like, why? Just why? I didn't really think there were too many battles in that league that were mind-blowingly awesome. Like, there wasn't much of anything. Like, it was kind of bullshit that Ash's Grovyle and Glalie took out 2 fire types. How does that make sense? Like, Ash versus Morrison bored me to death. I swear. Then the battle between Ash and Tyson was a bit underwhelming. Like, I don't know why. It just was. Like, the final battle between Pikachu and Meowth, I didn't really like it that much. Probably the best battle in that whole league, in my opinion, was the battle between some random-ass trainer that they introduced for no reason at all. That being Casey, I think her name is? Like, she was probably, like, the best battle in the whole league, in my own opinion. It was amazing. But, I don't know, I just kind of felt a little underwhelmed. It was definitely a lot better than the Unova League, though. That I can promise you. Like, there was not many enjoyable battles in the Unova League, and there was at least one enjoyable battle in Hoenn, so it's got that going for it. And then the one thing that annoyed me the most. Ash didn't evolve his Grovyle. Like, I know they was gonna save it till the Battle Frontier till it evolved into Sceptile, but I kind of feel like they should have done this when, I don't know when, just before the goddamn league. Like, please, just, ugh. If Ash had Sceptile, I guaranteed he probably would have made it a lot further. Like, probably top 4, maybe. But, I don't know. Just kind of felt like that league was a tad underwhelming. Now we've got the very first Pokemon League Ash has ever been into, that being the Kanto League. I actually quite enjoyed most of the battles in this. Like, they were actually quite entertaining. Like, probably the best battle, maybe the battle between Ash and Mandy. Like, I actually enjoyed Ash's Krabby sweeping his whole team, because that guy was a bit of a bitch. Like, he really was. Like, I also found it quite entertaining that Krabby took out a Grass-type Pokemon, evolved, then swept his whole team. Even though that was illogical, it was quite funny. And then we get 2 other battles that really didn't do much. Like, we only see, like, probably, like, less than a third of the battle. It kind of annoys me when they go into a Pokemon League and they skip some battles. Unless it's to, like, even participate in the league, then I understand. But if it's, like, just to stay in the competition, that really annoys me. I don't know why, it just does. Like, I feel like they should have, like, filmed all of the battles, because that was the very first Pokemon League. They should have, like, put in all of the battles. But they didn't. And then the next battle we saw was someone against Jeanette, I believe? You know, the guy, not the guy, the girl who literally only had 2 bug types and a Bellsprout. Yep, the infamous Bellsprout that swept 2 of Ash's Pokemon, those being Bulbasaur and Pikachu. Illogical as fuck. And then they bring in Muck, who suffocates Bellsprout. I don't know. And then came the battle with Richie. Probably the most unfair battle in the whole league. In all of the Pokemon Leagues put together. And do you know why? Because all of Ash's Pokemon were tired. Yes, all of them were tired, apart from Charizard. But Charizard doesn't listen to Ash. Like, let me think. Squirtle, like, obviously you know that Ash was kidnapped by Team Rocket, but Squirtle helped Ash escape the truck. Pidgeotto flew Ash to the Pokemon League. Pikachu was tired from battling Team Rocket's Pokemon. Charizard doesn't obey him. And Bulbasaur didn't do anything at all, but there was a Charmander up there. what good is Bulbasaur going to do against a Charmander? You know? So, he chooses his tired Squirtle, his tired Pikachu, and his non-obedient Charizard. Perfect team. Like, this is by far the most cheating battle ever, in my own opinion. And now coming in 4th place, and just one shy from getting into my top 3, is actually a Pokemon League that is probably going to annoy a lot of you. Because it's quite a hot topic. Sorry to tell you this, but 4th place is the Alola League. The same league that Ash won and became the champion of. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's a little underwhelming for my taste. Was it cool to see a giant free-for-all for all the participants just to get into the top 16? Sure, it was cool. But I kind of preferred it where they all went up against each other in battles and do it like tournament style. That's how I prefer it. It's just what I grew up with, and it just makes the most sense to me. And then, when they get into the top 16, they're still only allowed to use one Pokemon per battle. Why? Just why? And then the top 8, same thing happens. Only one Pokemon per person. Really? And then when we get to the top 4, you can use 2 Pokemon. We're in the top 4. They should be allowed to use like 6 Pokemon. The minimum must be 3. Like, it just makes the most sense to me. Like, really? Do you honestly want this to be like the most underwhelming league ever? And then when it got to Ash and Gladion, like, only 3? Really? This is the last 2 trainers. The two most powerful trainers in the whole region, and you only want them to use 3 Pokemon. Like, do you belittle these trainers or the series that much? Then we come across the battle with Ash and Kukui. That was a pretty decent battle, I will admit. Like, seeing Tapu Koko, really, really good. Like, I really loved that part of the battle, but did you really want Torracat to beat Incineroar just for Torracat to evolve into Incineroar, and then Incineroar, like, KOs itself? What the hell were you thinking, Game Freak? Like, I'm sorry, but that's probably the most bad writing I've ever seen in my life. Plus, it was wasted opportunity. We should have seen what that Incineroar was made of. Like, they should have made like Tapu Koko up against both 3 of Ash's Pokemon: Incineroar, Naganadel, and Pikachu. That would have been the most badass fight ever. But no, wasted opportunity. Well done, Pokemon. Well done. Coming in 3rd place, we've got the Johto League. Not only did they show all of the battles, well, at least all the important ones at least. Like, they showed all the important battles and did it correctly. Like, this was by far one of the best Pokemon Leagues in the whole anime, in my own opinion. This Pokemon League was definitely done very, very well. All of the battles definitely could have gone either way. You definitely couldn't tell who was going to win which battle. It was absolutely amazing. I could easily name some of the best battles in this whole league. Like, probably Ash versus Jackson. That was a great battle. Like, honestly, he didn't know like which way it could have gone. Like, I knew eventually Ash was going to win his table, but I didn't think that he would win or draw. Like, I didn't know which one he was going to do. I could tell he was either going to win or draw, but I didn't know which. So that definitely was a very suspenseful battle. Or maybe the battle against Maisie, like with all of her fire types, plus the Electabuzz. That was a great battle. And it even brought back an OG, Squirtle. I'm a big fan of Squirtle. Or at least Ash's Squirtle, at least. Oh yeah, the battle against Gary. Ash versus Gary was such a hype fight. Mate, one of the best anyway. One of the best battles in all of Pokemon. It was by far the most hype battle in the whole league. And we even got Ash versus Harrison. Oh my god, such a great fight. Like, the fight between Charizard and Blaziken, so good. Like, first it was even, one side had the edge, then the other, back to even, and then it went that way again. Like, each Pokemon took a hit, stood back up, did it again. It was such a great battle. Like, I applaud the Pokemon company for making this, like, because it was by far one of the best Pokemon leagues in the whole anime. Coming in second place, we've got the Kalos League. Now, I'm sure you know by now which one now is first place, but I'll get to that in a minute. We're talking about Kalos now. In terms of animation and art style, it was by far the best. But in battles, it was lacking in that department, just a smidge. In terms of quality, it was really good, but quantity, definitely lacking a bit. Because in terms of the battles we saw Alan versus Trevor. He got his whole team sweep by Alan's Mega Charizard. Then we saw Ash versus this trainer, his name I can't remember. I know he has an Altaria though. And then Ash Greninja OTK'd him, of course. But then we get straight into the top 8 battles, where people were going into the top 4. We know Alan made it through, but we never saw the whole battle play through. Then we skip to Ash battling this Mega Absol trainer. And we only saw the end result of it. We never saw the whole battle play out. Like, I personally wanted to see the whole battle play out, but you know. And then, Ramos. Like, we never saw his battle at all. What? And then we saw the whole battle between Tierno versus Sawyer. That was a good battle, to be fair. I really enjoyed that battle. Could have been a tiny bit better, but it was still really good. Very good strategies, great animation, and good use in moves. Then we make it to the top 4 battles where they compete to see who makes it to the finals. We never saw the entire battle play out between Alan versus Ramos. We literally only see him get his ass kicked by Mega Charizard. And we also know from a leaderboard that he swept his old team with only Metagross and Charizard. Like, we know that Metagross got knocked out eventually, but we don't know when. I wanted to see the whole battle play out. Then we get to the battle between Ash versus Sawyer. Hype level. As everyone knows, that battle was absolutely amazing. Like, honestly, I doubt anyone could have predicted who was going to win that fight. Like, it was such a great battle. Like, the choice in moves, the Pokemon, the battle itself, all top rate. Then we get to the best battle in the whole league. Ash versus Alan. Best battle in the whole Pokemon League. Like, it was such a great fight. Honestly, I was on the edge of my seat. Like, I even remember sawing the first part when I was around my best mate David's house. And he watched the parts of the battle with me, like over my shoulder. I watched it fully. And I happily wasted my data on it because I didn't connect to his data. I don't know why I didn't. Still though, I was happy to waste my data because the first part was such a great battle. Like, you cannot deny that it was a great battle. Like, the end result, not the best, but the battle itself, awesome. And now coming in first place is the Sinnoh League. Like, if you've been around my channel quite a long time, and if you've noticed my channel name, or if you kind of see all of the Gen 4 plushies I have back here, you can tell that I think Sinnoh was the best of all. For its time, its animation and art style was by far the best. But in terms of battles, is by far the best of all time. Just putting it out there. Like, it is such a great league. Like, we got to see Ash bring back all of his old Pokemon, and we got to see Cyndaquil evolve into Quilava. That was gold. Like, we also saw some amazing battles. Like, every single battle in it was great. Like, yes, we didn't see most of the battles in round 2, and we went straight to round 3. But, hey ho. Like, it was still pretty good. Like, I loved a battle between Ash versus Nando. That was a great fight. The battle between Ash versus Conway. Another amazing fight. Like, we saw Conway with many different battle styles, many different Pokemon, and he had the perfect strategy to counter Ash. And I honestly thought that it could have gone either way. Plus, Gibble finally mastering Draco Meteor. GOAT. And then we went to Paul versus Barry. Paul versus Barry was another amazing fight. Like, I feel like it's a little underrated, but it was still a great battle. Then, Ash versus Paul. By far, the greatest Pokemon battle of all time, in my own opinion. Paul is by far Ash's greatest rival. I don't care if you guys say Gary, Alarm, Gladion, whatever. To me, it's Paul. Like, he's such an amazing rival. And that fight, GOAT. GOAT of all GOATs. Then we go straight into Tobias versus Ash. We all know how that goes. Like, it was still an amazing battle though. Like, Sceptile taking out Darkrai? I was on the edge of my seat. I was also on literally the very edge of my seat when the final attack took off in that battle. Like, Pikachu using Volt Tackle and Iron Tail combo, and Latios using Luster Purge, and that giant explosion happened. I was literally standing up, like this, hoping Ash won. But they both knocked each other out. Ash was out of Pokemon, and Tobias was the winner. But still, if Tobias hadn't have been there, I guarantee you, Ash would have won the whole Sinnoh League. I'm convinced of that. But we had to do it like this for some reason. But still though, by far the best Pokemon League in the entire franchise of the anime. And now then guys, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I did. Be sure to let me know down in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. What were some of your favourite Pokemon Leagues? If you think I've misranked some of the Pokemon Leagues, and if you have any video suggestions for the future, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below. I'm also thinking about maybe ranking the Pokemon Leagues in the games, so let me know in the comments if you want me to do that as well, because I definitely have the list ready. I just don't know if I should upload it or not. Like, let me know if you want it, because I've got it. Did you enjoy the video as much as I did making it? If you did, be sure to give it a massive thumbs up, comment down below, share the video with a friend, and if you're new, subscribe to my channel. It's been Inferno today. Okay, that's all from me, so until the next time, this is Inferno, signing off. Bye!